My name's JoJo, man.
I'm Lawrence.
Lawrence?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I'm
you too,
Carol.
bro.
Nice to meet you. How old are you, Lawrence?
56.
You're 56. And are you from Atlanta originally?
No, from North Carolina.
You're from North Carolina. Okay. Tell us something about yourself. When did you come to Atlanta?
Came here in 2017.
Oh, okay.
2017.
And what's your line of work? What did you used to do?
Well, I'm a shoe repairman by trade.
I'm sorry?
A shoe repairman by trade.
Oh, okay.
For shoes. And food service.
Oh, okay. Worked in kitchens and stuff. I'm a chef.
Management.
Yeah.
Difference between a chef and a manager.
Right.
Of course, you know that.
Yeah, right. Okay. Talk to us. Tell me what landed you here?
Well, I came from North Carolina. Long story, but I'll tell you about it. I was in federal prison for 13 years.
For how long?
13.
Okay.
And I got out with 5 years probation.
Okay.
So I violated my probation. And in the feds, you always have the one judge, same judge every time you go back to court. So my judge was going to send me back for the full 5 years for a technical violation. So they made a mistake and let me self-surrender. And I left. And subsequently during this process of time, my fiance ended up with throat cancer. And she's from Alabama.
Okay.
So we decided for her to get the best treatment, she needed to be with her family. And so she went home. I came here to be close to her. And long story, like I said, that's how I got here. Since I've been here though, feds dropped the table.
Okay.
They didn't drop the charges on me. Yeah, so I'm free now. I'm free. And I've not been homeless like the full time. I've been in and out of apartments, places to stay. But I got sick, went to the hospital, and the apartment complex canceled my lease because they couldn't get up with me. They didn't know what happened. So they canceled the lease out. Since then, that's been a couple years, just about. But unfortunately, I've been in and out of the hospital. And you see, I just got out again.
Oh.
I end up getting sick with spine disease, spinal stenosis, since I've been here just recently. Failed 9 times this year alone.
Well, how does that affect you? Like, does it affect your walking?
Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah. The whole lifestyle.
Okay.
The spine is the connection to the brain
Right,
and the nervous system. And it affects everything pertaining to the man. The walk, the handling of things, bowels, incontinence, your mobility, your inability to do things. Mine is crazy.
Right.
It's a handicap plus. A handicapped person still has the ability to use certain limbs. But I have a handicap with the disease, the stenosis. And so it's a double addendum.
Diagnosis.
So, with that being said, it's more difficult for me to process, to move around, to do things than it is for a person that has one handicap.
Right.
You know, a person with no legs, I say this with great latitude, is in better shape than I am.
Does it affect your circulation also?
Yeah.
Oh,
Feet swells, legs. I just left the hospital recently and the doctor said that the surgeon said that he basically, there's nothing else that he can do as far as the surgery. And it's a spine clinic here on Peachtree I'm going to next week. They specialize in this situation. But as far as benefits and stuff like that, the hospital put me in for the benefits. And it's supposed to be fast track. But they haven't come through yet. So hopefully next month, the benefits will come through and then when I'm still with this income, I'll be in a much better situation.
Right.
The place, Atlanta Medical Center, is a temporary shelter. They opened up.
Okay.
And Monday I'll go back there.
Oh, that's good.
And
so you stayed there before?
Yeah.
Okay, how is that?
It's all right. It's better than a regular shelter.
Okay, that's good.
Because the rules are different. You can stay out till 8. And if you don't want to be there 8, you can stay out up to 3 days, and you still have your spot.
Oh, that's good.
You still can go back. So you go out, you can stay out for 2 days a day and go back.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a step above a shelter.
Yeah.
You can stay out for 3 days at a time.
See, that's good.
And there's no rules. You know, there's no rules. As long as you're in by 8, if you're going to come in that day, you're not stay out till the next day.
Oh, okay.
So if I leave on Friday, I come back Monday.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's operated by Mercy Care and Gateway Center. The staff come from Gateway, but Mercy Care is in charge of the operations. Mercy Care brings the medicine to me once a week.
Oh, wow.
And,
What happens if you don't get your medicine? What happens if you don't get your medicine?
Well, pain, basically, it's the pain medicine and some medicines for infections, stuff like that. And, well, if I don't get my medicine, I'll just be a little more better. But I'll survive. This doesn't kill you, but it makes you stay.
It's chronic. Yeah, but wow.
It's chronic.
And there's no cure for it?
It's a surgical process that they do, but they can't. Once you do so many surgeries,
You can't do it
stop.
anymore. Yeah.
So, with that being said, I pray and ask Lord to heal, to help. That's the only hope there is right now.
Right.
All else fails, you got to trust and believe. Even if He doesn't heal you, He will see you through.
That's right.
You know, the process. And so that's where I'm at right now. The streets, they're nice. Each and every home is dog eat dog. Only a few things they're concerned with: sex, drugs, and money. But it's on an individual basis, every man for himself. You see me sit here by myself because I'm alone. I don't condescend to what they represent. I never can. They can't tell you who I am to change me. I stay to myself and try to avoid the debauchery of the streets. You know. But like I
strong
said,
for that.
huh?
Gotta be strong.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Yeah.
You gotta be strong. My family is in North Carolina. My mom, my kids, things like that. My mom worries about me tremendously, but like I told her, once I get my benefits started, I'll come back home.
Right.
Because if I go now, the process stops. So I have to get it approved, and I can go where I want to go.
Oh, okay.
Once it comes through. And it's coming through.
How many children do you
I
have?
have 2.
Boy and a girl?
2 girls.
2 girls.
One is in college, and one is works for Dollar General / Family Dollar as a manager for those stores. And I have 3 grandkids. Sister, mom, niece, 2 nieces. We communicate.
You got a whole family. You're just trying to...
Yeah, I got good family support system, but it's just me that don't want to go back right now. Family reasons, personal. Mom got remarried and stuff like that, so the husband's not agreeable with the family. But here, if it wasn't for the services, the people that come out and feed, and the places that offer clothes and services throughout the days, this place would be crime rich more so the way it is now. It'll be unleashing of criminal activity because the services that people offer, restraints are in place to stop people breaking out. The hospitals will be crowded, the jails will be overflooded. You gotta think 5,000 people out there. So you gotta think without these services, 5,000 people would be destitute of daily whatever it is. So what they do is important to the 5,000. it suffocates the inabilities of the system. Right now, the inabilities of the system, it suffocates them from having to deal with 5,000 more people. You know, just imagine 5,000 people with no food being offered, no clothes being offered, stores be broken into, you know, people be getting robbed repeatedly, the courts will be overflowed, jails be more so crowded. So what they do, it's very important to the cornerstone of a decent life for people that's not homeless. You follow me?
I follow you.
People that's not homeless don't understand. When they contribute to a service, they're contributing to their safety.
Yes.
You know, they're contributing to their safety. When I go donate $10 to the church for food, I'm taking care of myself because I'm stopping the breakout of the homeless people. Once you become destitute and needy, there is no limitations to what you'll do when you can't get what you need. Some kind of
You go into survival mode.
Right. And once you get in survival mode, there are no restraints. You take chances. Risk. Become a risk taker. So with that being said, I'm grateful for what the community does.
Right.
And the only thing that the city does is try to offer some kind of housing which is watered down. Because number one, if you're going to offer a homeless man on the street somewhere to stay, don't ask him for the ID, because you don't have it. So you got to stay here until you get all this stuff done. You got to go through, you got to get your ID and all that stuff. Well, guess what? Now what you're doing is further increasing his hopelessness. He don't even want to move now. He going to stay here. Cut through the red tape. Once you know who the man is. Or woman, they done been in jail. You know who they are. It's not hard to ID them.
No.
You don't need no ID to ID a person to give them nowhere to stay. Just find out. You know who they are. The hospital don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
If that doesn't ID good enough, if the hospital give you a face sheet, if that's not good enough, what the DMV guy ain't good enough.
Exactly.
The hospital know who you are. They're not treating somebody else. They're treating you. And so they want you to have all these different things, documents to get in place. Red tape, red tape, red tape. It doesn't satisfy the moment. It further increases the pain of the person out here. You know, speaking from experience. So to change this thing is impossible, but it's not impossible to make amends, to help the process of it. You can't take a person from home to school to college to an office and expect that person to know how to deal with a homeless man. It's impossible. You got to get people that's somebody that has been redeemed from this place. Somebody that came up from the trenches, from the gutter.
Right.
You got to put them in place and let them show you how to do this. Let that person know.
Because they know from being there.
Say you got Woodard Park, okay? You're so much concerned with people, the tourists in the parks and stuff like that. Well, why don't you, okay, well, if you don't want to have, or if you don't have a housing, a brick building, why don't you take a place like the park, open it up and let people put their tents up, okay? Let them put their tents up. That way, you get tents off the street corners. You won't have this right here.
That's right.
You won't have that right here. Put a park. Like I said, clean the park out. I said, okay, look, this is where you can put your tent. So you can put your sleeping bag. You ain't got to worry about going to jail.
Right.
All this, that, the other. Nobody going to be right here and take you. The police department, put a top out there. You know, let them monitor the place. Guaranteed. Make life much different.
That's a good idea.
When people walk by,
Yeah.
when people walk by, they won't see. The citizens won't be afraid
Right.
to walk past you. Oh, they won't have to cross because guess what? Everybody's in the same locality. You clear the streets off. So take this building, this whole parking lot, buy it. Okay? And let people pitch their tents. I guarantee you, tents will be pitched right here. And the streets will be clear. But guess what? Try telling the bureaucracy that. tell it to the mayor,
Yeah.
district attorney. You know, they don't see because they're not here, haven't been here. You can't give a dog a new treat. You can't. It's gonna keep the same treat
Over and over.
over and over. So guess what? And that's why it's like this, because there is no experience coming through. People don't know what they're doing. They know how to deal with the budget. They know how to deal with employment issues, housing issues, but you don't know how to deal with homeless, which is very important to society, that you deal with this. They don't know. Decrease the crime rate. What I'm telling you right now would decrease the crime rate in the city. It will stop a lot of things from happening. Put people in place that's offering services, so we don't have to try to figure out how to get across town to get to the Social Security Administration.
Right.
And on top of that, people have mental health too. Like I suffer from mental health, so that make it even worse. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It helps sometimes. I need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody apparently help you.
Yeah.
You know, help you
I was
get
in
out.
the street since I was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to come out. Once you get entrenched and condescend, it's hard to be condescended and to climb up again. Condensation from a staircase, once you have no crutch, it's hard to get back up.
That's what people don't. I think that's the biggest misconception. They think people are in the street because they want to be, and it's because when you fall down to a certain point, you really need some support to get
Yes.
back up.
Yes.
You know?
People's hearts are yearning to get out,
And
but they
depression make it
can't.
worse.
Yeah.
That's right.
Depression, like,
That's right.
yeah.
That's right. I suffer from it real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real bad. And once that happens, depression is a disease within itself. And once that happens, there's no easy way out.
Or if it goes for days, like,
Well-
how do you get through that?
Well,
Especially being out on the streets.
drugs, for one thing, it's a temporary dopamine supplier.
Yeah.
It supplies dopamine, whether it's marijuana, whatever your drug is. It's a dopamine supply. And if I smoke weed, then it's going to provide me with a temporary release from that mood.
An ease
Yes.
to that.
But medication, if you got the medicines, then the medicines will ease, of course, the medicines work. But like I said, if you're on the street, a couple things can happen to your medicines. It can become rain drenched. People can steal it. You can lose it.
Oh yeah.
You know, misplace it. You walking down the street, it fall out.
Yeah.
You know, and then once that happens, you be reluctant to go back through the red tape to get back to the clinics.
Yeah.
You know.
I can understand that.
In the hospitals, you know, they'll give you something to last you for a day.
Oh.
I'm like, really?
Yeah, that's it. And that,
You see this situation? Well, go ahead and write me a prescription for 15 days. Fill it.
Yeah.
Fill it. Don't give me a paper prescription and let me try to get down to a pharmacy. Because guess what? It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Fill the prescription for me. Give me a helping hand. Fill it. You got a pharmacy right here. Let me walk out of here with it.
Right.
It's easier for me. It's easier. Sometimes you got to make it easy for a person in this situation to gravitate, to move, and to facilitate himself through it. You got to. It's just how it is.
Because
That's how it
everything
is.
else is so hard. So there's got to be somebody that kind of help you
That's right.
pull it together.
That's right. It's got to be. It's got to be. But like I said, Mercy Care is a good organization. Thank God for Mercy Care. The other organization, I can't think of the name of it. I wish I could. The guy come out and have conversations with people about other stuff that he do about helping people. And I told him that not too long ago, dude, why are you out here? Why do you come up here every Monday and Wednesday and sit around with your computer and don't do nothing but talk to people about sports? You know, you don't do nothing. What's your problem? Why are you out here?
Yeah. No
It's not-
purpose.
you supposed to be out here trying to assist people. I wish I could think of the name of that organization. Oh man, but yeah, you know. But like I said, thank God for the people that come out and you know, feed, pass stuff out, you know, stuff like that. So, with that being said, it's a good thing.
Right.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. I hope this gets out.
Yeah.
And y'all, I appreciate that gift, man. That's what's needed.
Bro.
I would did it for free.